Morning, everybody. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. That's kind of hard to say. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. All right. Salutations. Bunch, bunch, bunch. Are you a Star Wars fan? I used to love Star Wars as a kid, and I do like the newer ones too. And despite what you may think about Disney, I think they're doing a pretty good job with keeping the franchise alive. Today, of course, is May the 4th, dedicated to Star Wars Day. And so with that, we will be using the writing prompt, "You are speeding across the galaxy." And I just patched up this really simple Eurorack patch. I mean, it's so simple that it only is one module with no modulations right now. We can add some modulations. Right now it's just beads internal oscillator, but I really like how it sounds. And I think what we can do is maybe add some LFO, all just within the module, and just see what we can kind of come up with. And bring in a sine wave into the what is this? This is, oh, freeze. No, I don't need freeze. Maybe the timbre. No, I like the the original. Let's see. Let's see if we can maybe the size or the shape of this. All right, I'm not even quite sure what key we're in. Let's go ahead and just start recording this, and this will be like the base layer. Actually, literally, it's very, very low. I've got the pitch all the way down to the minimum. Let's just let that go. Oh, here comes that really slow LFO. Here it comes. Ooh, it kind of had like a little bell. I've never heard that come out of beads alone. That's nice. Ooh, I don't even know what's happening right now. Why am I getting some of these nice little John Williams type sounds? Cool. This really does sound like a galactic journey. All right, this might be enough. Let's go ahead and turn all this down. All right. Whew. Cool. I'm excited about this part. This is... Let's see. We got 99 bars of this. And it's very low. Let's see if we can get a good, if we got a good loop point over here. Maybe not. I'm gonna add some echo to this. I like this ethereal canyon. Let's widen this with some micro pitching. Add some shimmer reverb at the end. Yeah, this is gonna give us like a... Oh yeah, we're up an octave. Perfect. Yeah, let's save this. Let me throw on an EQ. I think I might be blowing out a speaker if I put this on a big system. There we go. Let's just carve out some of that. Yeah, this really does feel like I'm gonna add some air to this as well. Lower this. Let's figure out also what key we're in. Sounds like we are in C. Let's start off with this Micro Freak. Maybe we can find a good... We got another vocoder part. If we could find something like Darth Vader, we can certainly do that. Oh, this is cool. This is very... Let's record this in. Let's record in some kicks. I'm just gonna record it straight in. 2, 3, 4. Hey, Sander. Hey, thanks for the raid. All right. Let me make sure. Yeah. Good sample rate. I'm gonna record some more of this. How's it going, Raiders? Hey, Nightspot. Thanks again, Sander. And sorry I missed you guys the other day on the raid. I had to pause my stream, and then when I came back, I saw that you had raided. I had to pick up a phone call. Actually, it's related to this group. I had a phone call with Detroit Modular, and yeah, those guys are really great over there. Yeah, I had a problem with the TT303, and I had sent it back, and they just had some questions. So I was talking to them a little bit about music, and I probably should have just kept the audio on, because those guys really know their stuff. So I don't know if they ship internationally, but if you guys are in the US, they're a great supplier for like modular gear and stuff. So we're just getting started. Sander, how was your stream? I'm just gonna use this. Let me quantize this just a little bit. This is the Microfreak right here. And I just want to add some like percussive elements. I don't want this to take away from any kick drum that we might create. So we might have to EQ some of that low end out. Hey, how's it going, Mr. X Wormerks? I don't know how you pronounce your name, but I see you everywhere on Twitch and on the Shrimp Guild side. All right. So this is kind of cool. It's adding like a little, like, almost like a tribal sound. I don't know why we're so heavy on the left side though, but we'll stick with that for now. We just created this this real haunting drone, and all we did was use beads with some LFO. We used Beads internal wavetable oscillator running straight into Ableton, and twisted some knobs and modulated the time and the size. I'm gonna let that run kind of in the background, but maybe on a different track. Let's see what happens if I also add in a little pour on the floor. Okay, let's let that kind of run for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to the MicroFreak and see if there's something like maybe we're in the key of C. Maybe we can. Oh, you know, it's probably my Here, this is what we have to do. This is my bad. I was on the wrong one. Now we're using just the mono output. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's better, right, Sander? I had the wrong external instrument. So that's why this particular, actually, you know what? I want to use a VST later on, so let's bring it in here. I'm gonna carve out let's change these there we go. All right, let's try to find we can also do use the vocoder. We could use the vocoder later on. These sounds are really harsh on here. Let me find a good starting point for. Let's use the MicroFreak for a little. It's me or having a bad connection. It could be me, and if so, sorry about that. I have some internet connection issues. I guess it doesn't really reach out to Hawaii very well. Let me see. Well, anyways, I'm gonna push on, and I'll look back at the. Yeah, it seems like I'm okay. Let me know if anybody else is having connection issues. Let's just record this in. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try and patch something up on the Moog. Actually, I cannot. I can't patch anything on the Moog because I patched the Microfreak in there. So I'm gonna pull that out. There we go. Now we can listen to the, now we got it. Okay. So we got this little glitchy, percussive-esque pattern here. Okay. We're gonna add some effects to this little part a little bit later on, but all right, let's keep this little 4 on the floor beat going as we try and come up with like a little sequence on the Moog. Okay, I don't know if anybody else has a matriarch out there, but I've been having trouble syncing this up with Live. No matter what I do, it just seems to... But so what I'll have to do is I'll have to record it into Live as a clip, and then I'm gonna have to fix the audio through warping. All right, let's figure out our key, our scale. So we're in C. I think maybe we'll just stick with like let's see, melodic minor. Let me let's figure this out. Let's figure out our key. I'm gonna use the VST just because it's a little more stable to figure out our scale. That's Lydian, Phrygian. Locrian. Yeah, let's try Locrian today. Maybe something like that. Play the ARP button on the beat. Sander, thank you so much. I thought it was just a like a latch on, you know, you just turn it on just like other synths. I didn't realize you had to press the ARP button with the beat. You just saved me a lot of troubleshooting time. Thank you. One, two, three, four. Still a little off for me, but that's okay. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's design this a little bit better. I'm gonna use a sawtooth. Take some noise off that. All right, let's try a pulse. Something like that. All right, I'm gonna just record this in. Something like that. Okay, we're just gonna... Let's just do 4... Well, let's see. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of... Oh. Patch the 3 VCOs 1, 2, and 3 from pulse width. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know if I can do that today. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Pulse width in. One, 2, and 3 into the mult and put them all 3 on square. All right, let's try that. All right, Sandra, let's try this. Okay, so tell me if I'm doing this right. Okay, so that's all going in. Put them all on square. Okay, they're all on square. Put the LFO via the attenuator in. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need to find a shorter patch cable. So, I know my niece has been in my studio because she likes to make little squid things with my little malts. Okay, wait. So, let's see. Is this what you're kind of talking about? Delay settings are time 3 o'clock. The triangle LFO, okay. All right, yeah, that's what I'm on. 3 o'clock. Hey, thanks for the follow, SRC Decay. Okay, I don't know if this is exactly what you're... But this is sounding kind of cool. This might not be what you're... I might not have the right... I might not be hearing you right. But let's go ahead and record this in. I like this. Then of course we can add a bunch of effects to it to kind of hide my poor patching. Okay. Let's just see how this is gonna work out. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna mask some of this. I mean, I like the detuning, but it might be a little bit too much detuning, huh? All right. Let me add in a little delay. Never hurt anyone, right? Let's add in some clocked delay. Oh man, I have a lot of detuning on here. All right, well, let's just keep this. This is sounding kind of neat. Let's bring in more bass. Okay, we're on the Pro 1 right now. All right, let's do let's make a bass line. 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Let's see. Quantize, because I was off on my... Okay, this is what we're gonna have to do. I want this to be 8-bar loop. Okay. Okay, so I think I can do this. That was my bad. There we go. Let's do a little bit of sound design on here. We'll sync the oscillator. All right, let's record this in. And also, let's speed up the tempo a little bit. Just slightly. All right. I'm on the Pro 1 right now. I'm just like messing with the filter envelope. Just the amount. Okay, just one more. And we'll have this one go down. Hey Sander, thanks again for the raid. We'll see you next time. Okay, and actually, you know, we might need to start off. Maybe we'll start off. Might have to start this loop right over here. There we go. I'm gonna leave that bass like right in the center channel. No, this isn't really doing it for me. Here, I'm gonna sweep through some of these. I'm gonna try to find a nice arpeggiated pattern, just to make things a little more simple. There we go, there we go, okay. Let's record this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. I have it on the wrong setting. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record this in live. Actually, this is okay. All right. So we're gonna start this on the half bar. So we're at like okay, I've got an idea. Let's bring in the H9. I'm kind of liking this sound. This is like a false horn, like a trombone, right? Oh, this is a... No, I like this one. All right, yeah, that's sounding kind of interesting. All right, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I thought we were gonna bring in well, here's what I'm thinking. Let's bring in like a little bit of acid, and then listen to what might be on the radio.
Look, Wilson, I know we're in a bad spot, but if you'll only call in the National Action Committee...
Let's do that first.
Is it possible that you really believe all that stuff about getting rid of the foreigners? That one race, one religion, one color hokum? Hokum? Why,
This is an old...
we've got to save America from foreign elements.
Oh my gosh, I gotta...
I thought you had brains, Riggs. But obviously something's happened to you. You've become drunk on the slop we put up for the suckers. Suckers? Who are you calling? Our members, Riggs.
Superman,
Poor fish who want to
June 27th,
for their failures in life.
1946.
Such as a man is a dangerous enemy because he goes to a different church. The little nobodies who want to believe some of the race is inferior so they can feel superior. The jerks who go for that 100% American rot. Rot? You mean you don't believe? Of course not. You must know there is no such thing as what we call 100% American. Everyone here except the Indians is descended from foreigners. Boy, blast you, Wilson. You talk like a dirty foreigner yourself. I'm running a business, Riggs, and so are you. We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk.
I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough luck.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you a question.
This is a really good sample.
You summoned our National Action Committee, didn't you?
Yes.
For what reason?
To get rid of Perry White and Jim Olsen and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this trouble and they can identify me. And they dare to defy the clan of the Fiery Cross.
I thought so. You've lost your mind, Riggs. You've turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. You're a great danger to the life of the clan now, and you've got to be stopped.
Why, what do you mean?
I'll show you what I mean. It's you or the clan, Matt.
Oh, no.
That gun.
Not until... Stop it. Stop it, you freaking...
Okay.
That gun? All right.
All right, so I think we got 3 pretty good samples. I'm going to bring these over to the VST track. We'll leave that blank. And then we'll head over to see if we can do something with I'm gonna maybe use the arpeggio. This is what I'm gonna do. I want like a randomized, because we have a really straight pattern. Hey, cuz, how's it going? Thanks for the like. Ryan's my cousin. He's a filmmaker. Check out streetcinema.net. Little plug for his company. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a sequencer to press for acid and use my favorite feature, which is this learn feature. And all I have to do is press a bunch of notes that are in my key, and then it's gonna generate my pitch depending on some of those notes. And look, they're all kind of randomized, and I could randomize my gate. And then I just got to go to MIDI. I think I'm going to use the sawtooth on here. And let's see, what's... Okay, we're gonna record this in. I'm also gonna record the pattern in case we get really lucky and find a good loop in here. That happens every once in a while on these randomized patches. All right, here we go.
Yes, after all, we're not in this only for money.
No? What have you been doing with the 20...
All right, I think that's good right there. It's pretty sparse. We do have some of those accent spikes, so actually what I think I'm going to do with this, I'm going to add a decapacitator to this. The Soundtoys distortion, my favorite distortion, and overdrive, and then we're going to add an echo. Let's see if we can make this sing. Yeah, so this will be less of a bass line and more of a, highs. Okay. I think we've got all of our parts. Oh, except for the drums. We need to work on our drums. Let me also put an EQ on here. All right, let's work on these drums. I don't want the 909. Let's use a. Let's see. Turn off some of this reverb on that snare. Just a little bit of reverb. I want this to be like a nice and tight. Let me bring down the volume of the instrumentals and see how it sounds in context. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna have one last thing I'm gonna do. Another thing I need to do. Let's design the drums using the TR editor. It's just easier than going through all those shortcuts. Okay. As that's opening up, let's go ahead and continue on with this pattern. Yeah. There we go. All I want to do is change up a bit of the delay time. Okay, there we go. Okay. Action. Make that snare nice and tight along with the kick. Okay. So we're rounding the home stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and record 8 bars of this. And we'll save it just as the clip. Okay. MIDI back, Ableton Live, Ableton push. And then then at this point, let's clear out all these other parts. There we go. All right. Okay, so we're at the point now where I better save, otherwise we're going to lose all this. Oh, shoots. I saved yesterday's in my May 2nd project. So today we are in C, and I think we were in Dorian. And 122. Actually, I take that back. What are we in? Locrian. We're at 122, and you are speeding around the galaxy. Then I'll have to go to yesterday's project and save that. Okay. Here we go. Oh, let's do some treatment on these little...
Yes, after all, we're not in this only for money. No.
These little voices. So first, let's add some effects. I'm going to keep things consistent, just using Echo Boy Jr. So we're using the same delay, maybe a slightly different type. Well, let's use a transmitter.
Yes, after all, we're not in this only for money.
No? What have you been doing with the 25% cut you get on all new members of Metropolis chapter and a 10% cut on their rolls? Giving it to charity?
Certainly not. I like money, sure. Aside from that, I'm also working to purify America, to clean it of foreigners.
Oh, come now, Riggs.
Look, Wilson, I know we're a bad spot, but if you'll only call in the National Action Committee...
Is it possible that you really believe all that stuff about getting rid of the foreigners? That one race, one religion, one color, Oakham?
Oakham!
Okay, the other thing is we're gonna shorten these, or well, it's a little too fast. You know, with all those old radio programs, plus the auto warping on here really made...
Yes, after all.
They're speaking really fast.
Yes, after all, we're not in this only for money.
No? What have you been doing with the 25% cut you get on all new members of the Metropolis chapter?
We'll let them stutter a little bit. And I'm gonna add in Aloha Xavier. Comment ça va? Est-ce que tout va bien en France? Il est un peu tard, n'est-ce pas? Oh, 10 o'clock p.m. Ça va. J'ai contacté beaucoup de musiciens français pour voir si je peux jouer pendant la fête de la musique. Et bon, je crois qu'il y a quelques opportunités, mais je ne sais pas à ce moment. J'espère que je peux jouer live à Paris. Si oui, I'll let you know. Okay. I'm going to add in a RC20 True Color, and I'm just going to use the all of the internal. Il y a j'ai contacté un groupe qui s'appelle le Sœur Malsain. Est-ce que c'est ça? Attends. C'était les Sœurs Malsaines. Les Sœurs Malsaines. Et bon, leur musique est leur line-up est chouette. Et bon, il y a un petit bar qui s'appelle Libre, près de Montmartre. Voilà, sur Malsaine. Et bon, on a quelques artistes qui ont un son magnifique, à mon avis. Alors, on verra. J'ai contacté quelques personnes, quelques gens dans cette label. Et on verra. Et bon, j'ai contacté quelques autres. Ben, on verra. Okay. And I'm thinking maybe quelques personnes, d'accord. It's confusing to me because when you say personne, it also means nobody, right? Personne. Anyway, let's listen to this.
Yes, after all, we're not in this only for money.
No? What have you been doing with the 25% cut you get on an all-new... I thought you had brains, Biggs. But obviously something's happened to you. You become drunk on a sock up for the suckers.
Suckers? Who are you calling?
Our members, Biggs. The poor fish who want to hate and blame somebody else for their failures in life. The saps who believe drivel such as a man is a dangerous enemy because he goes to a different church. The little nobodies who want to believe some of the races inferior so they can feel super you. We deal in the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk.
I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough luck.
Let me ask you a question. You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you?
Yes.
For what reason?
To get rid of Perry White and Jim Olson and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this trouble and they can identify me. They dare to defy
you. We deal in one of the...
Okay. I think we're good there.
You. We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate.
All right. All right. Let's bring this in to arrangement. Let's put this together. So Xavier, I've been writing to everybody in French, and I'm hoping that I didn't offend anybody. But and maybe that's why I'm not getting as many responses as I had hoped. But at the end, I do say that I'm trying to practice my French, and I would say that most I don't know. You can tell me, but I would think that most people would appreciate that you're trying to speak French, but I don't know. Maybe I've got some words in there that that you know how like there's sometimes words in a language that is just not stated. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, but they do seem like a really fun bunch of people, and yeah, again, their music is great. So the Sœurs Malsaines, and yeah, it'd be cool to work with them. But I'll be there for a couple months, and if I don't hear back from them, I'll probably just contact them when I'm there and see what's up. I'll probably go to some of their events and just check it out. Okay. All right, Sander. I don't think Sander is on here anymore, but this was the patch that Sander had, well, tried to walk me through. But anyway, it was essentially getting the pulse width in from these malts, and then having that, having the output of the LFO, or well, I mean the output, yeah, the LFO modulate those with a triangle wave. And so I don't know if that's exactly what he had in mind. Merci beaucoup, Xavier. Je parle pas couramment français, mais je suis en train de pratiquer. Alors, peut-être après cet été, je vais parler beaucoup plus mieux. Oh, beaucoup mieux. Not more better. Beaucoup mieux. Okay. I'm going to call this Moog Sander lead. I do like that sound. Okay, and then this one is like, I'm going to call this Prophet 563 ARP with H9 Synthrotech. Oh wait, it's not Synthrotech. What do they call this? This is Synthonizer. Oh, I have to write it again. Prophet 6563 ARP with H9 Synthro. God, I can't even remember now. Nizer? Synthesizer? Anyway, okay. We've got our basic bass line. I'm gonna bring this up. This is the Pro 1. This one right here is our TT303 distorted. TT303 distorted acid. Random. This one I really liked. I think I might lay off on the on this reverb a bit though. Let me look at this. Yeah. So this is what started everything. So this is just Beads drone, low C. Okay, and then we've got some. This is the what do we call this? Microfreak. Percussive hits. Um, 232 Electro. I like to put that in. I didn't do anything with that preset. It's just as it is in the box. But I like that sound. This is our...
For money? No?
That's our sample from Superman. And then this is... We recorded this incorrectly, but I think we're going to keep it as is. All this is just like some... This like tribal beats. And it might make our mix a little bit muddy, but we'll see. I'm just going to call this Tribal Kicks. Kicks. Low. Tribal. Kicks. High. Okay. So, I'll move this over here. And yeah, let's just work with it. We'll work with what we have. So this lead won't even come in until 24. Well, why don't we extend this out a little bit? Our first break will be right around here. I'm thinking we could kind of maybe we start off right around here with our Let me see something really quick. Okay, and then here. Okay. Yeah, this is what we'll do. And then, yeah. Then this is where we'll bring in our acid, kind of towards the latter part of this. Oh, or maybe right here, and then this is where we'll bring in the Moog for a bit. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Okay. Let's see something really fast. All fun elements around.
For you, we deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk. I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough...
Hey, Jerry. Thanks for liking the stream.
You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you? For what reason?
It's been a very white Jim Olsen and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this trouble and
I'm thinking with this one, we'll start bringing in these, I'll start bringing in some percussive elements. How this bass is really dry. Although we're kind of straying from our theme, which is you're speeding through the galaxy. Beginning dry.
We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk. I didn't make it.
Wait, let's see some. I just want to see if this transition point's okay. Oh yeah. Okay. This will be okay. And now here's where we'll just bring in those, the last element, which is our... Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm wondering all the way through.
We deal in one of the...
Here, let's bring in a utility. The micro has a problem. It scratches. Are you talking about this one right here?
commodities on earth.
This one? Or this percussive hits right here? Oh yeah. You know what's so funny? This one, it scratches against your skin. You don't like the sound of this one? Is this the one? Oh, I see. Oh, the microphone. Okay. Testing, testing. You know what? I'm gonna have to just turn it down a little bit. Testing, testing. Is that better? I'll keep it outside of my shirt. Maybe it's the shirt that I'm wearing. Okay. So let's get these drums in here. Okay. Actually, let me also break one and break one, break two, and break two, and then outro. Okay. So I think I'm gonna just go like this. Yeah. And then I'm gonna fill some of those gaps with there we go. What happens if I add this here? All right, let's see.
I thought you had brains, Riggs. But obviously something's happened. You become drunk on a slap to put up with a suckers. Oh, you call. Now I remember, Riggs. The poor fish who want to hate and blame somebody else for their failures in life. The saps who believe drivel such as a man is a dangerous enemy because he goes to a different church. The little nobodies who want to believe some of the races inferior so they can feel superior. The jerks who go for that 100% American. You must know there is no such thing as what we call
All right. Ooh, cool. That's a good way to end that break. And then here,
You must know there is no such thing as what we call 100% American.
maybe here we can yeah. We're just gonna have fun with these snares over here.
That one race, one religion, one color, Holcomb.
Why, it's the absolute truth. We've got to save America from foreign elements.
I don't want to end with that because that's actually the uncool part of this whole quote. So let's see if we can switch this up a bit. Okay, this should be at the beginning then, because I want this to be the...
We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth.
But I like how this starts.
Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk.
I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough light on it.
Let me ask you a question. You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you?
Yeah.
For what reason?
Get rid of Perry White and Jim Olsen and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this trouble and they can identify me. They dared to fight.
You've lost your mind, Riggs. Turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. For a great day, the life
How about this?
We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk.
I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough light on it.
Let me ask you a question. You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you? For what reason?
To get rid of Perry White, Jim Olsen, and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this
That one race, one religion, one color hope?
Holcomb. Why, it's the absolute truth. We've got to save America from foreign elements.
Oh man. That was on the radio. I mean, it's part of the Superman episode, but it could be, you know, it's taken out of context, especially when we're putting this all together. Anyways, obviously that's not my worldview, and but it's interesting to hear like some of these things that people were dealing with in 1946.
Truth. You're a great danger to the life of the Klan now, and you've got to be stopped.
Why, what do you mean?
I'll show you what I mean. It's you or the Klan, Matt.
Oh my God, they're talking about the Ku Klux Klan. I am not going to end our song with that. But, you know, I really like the quote at the beginning.
Let me ask you a question. You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you?
Yes.
For what reason?
To get rid of Perry White and Jim Olsen and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this trouble and they can identify me. They dare to defy the Klan of the Fiery Cross.
Thought so. You've lost your mind, Riggs. You've turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. You're a great danger to the life of the Klan now, and you...
Holcomb? Why, it's the absolute truth.
You've lost your mind, Riggs. You've turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. You're a great...
That's how we'll end it.
Action Committee. Wait a minute. Action Committee.
Wait a minute. Is it possible that you really believe all that stuff about getting rid of the foreigners? That one race, one religion, one color hope?
Holcomb? Why, it's the absolute truth.
You've lost your mind, Riggs. You've turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic.
Okay. Interesting. That's, I think, what's kind of fun about the about these old radio programs. All right, I think. Let's see. Actually, this one should end right around here.
That you really believe. That one race, one religion, one color,
Holcomb? Why, it's the absolute truth.
You've lost your mind, Riggs. You've turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. You've lost your mind, Riggs.
I'm gonna take Riggs out because nobody knows what that is.
You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind. You've turned it. You've lost your mind. You've turned into a blood.
Need a pause.
You've lost your mind. You've turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic.
All right. Okay, so our sample today was from Superman, and it looks like they're dealing with some really interesting race issues in America. It's good to see Superman is fighting against racism and hate, even back in 1946. All right, so I want to add in a utility here.
We deal in one of the... We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk.
I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough light on that.
Let me ask you a question. You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you? For what reason?
Get Terry White, Jim Olson, and my nephew Chuck. They got me into this.
Okay, so I think we're done with today's jam. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of light mastering on this part right here, and we'll post this to SoundCloud. And hey, thanks again for joining. It's the middle of the week. I can't believe it's already May, and we're rounding the first week of the month. And yeah, thanks for swinging by, everyone. Thanks, Bonch. Thanks, Xavier. And thank you, Sander, WMRX. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, if you're still around. And everybody else who came through. Nightsbot. It's great seeing all you guys out here. And yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up, and we'll see you all again later. I plan to stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Well, not stay tuned until tomorrow, but tune in tomorrow for another episode of Morning Sessions. Aloha.
that you really believe all that stuff about getting rid of the foreigners? That one race, one religion, one color hokum?
Holcomb? Why, it's the absolute truth.
You've lost your mind. Turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. Everyone here except the Indians is descended from foreigners.
Last you said you talk like a dirty foreigner yourself.
I'm running a bit. Everyone here except the Indians is descended from foreigners. Everyone here except the Indians is Everyone here except the Indians is descended from Everyone here except the Indians. Foreigners. Everyone here except the Indians is descended from foreigners.
Merci Xavier. Bonne soirée.
We deal in one of the oldest and most profitable commodities on earth. Hate. Your mistake was when you forgot you were a businessman and began believing your own sales talk.
I didn't make any mistakes. I only had tough light on it.
Let me ask you a question. You said you wanted me to summon our National Action Committee, didn't you? For what reason?
Perry White, Jim Olson, and I met him tough. They got me into this phone and they can identify me. They dared to defy the clan of the Fiery Cross.
Yes. Obviously, something's happened. You become drunk on a slap put up with a sucker. Sucker? Who are you calling? I'll remember it, Vic. The poor fish who want to hate and blame somebody else for their failures in life. The saps who believe drivel such as a man is a dangerous enemy because he goes to a different church. The little nobodies who want to believe some of the races inferior so they can feel superior. The jerks who go for that 100% American. Of course not. You must know there is no such thing as what we call 100% American. Lost your mind. Turned into a bloodthirsty fanatic. Everyone here except the Indians is descended from foreigners.